Has this ever happened to you? You wake up, you pick up your phone, and you see the newest score your favorite top player pulled off. You think about the score a few more times during your day, and you come home motivated to play and ready to grind. You do play a lot more than usual because you're playing so well, and you gain a bit of ranks and set some scores. You keep at it the next day too, and all seems well going to day 3. But then, day 4 hits. You sort of feel like you're playing wrong or weird, like today just isn't a good Osu day. So you decide to quit early today. On day 5, you decide to take a day off Osu since you don't feel that pumped. Day 6 comes around and you open the game again, but to the same result as day 4. You quit early again and don't play for a few more days after that. Slowly you play more and more again though, playing just for fun, and then the cycle eventually restarts. Well, what you didn't realize is that you weren't actually playing bad at all. It wasn't that at the beginning you played more because you played well. It's the other way around. You play a lot more because you were motivated, and played well because of the length of your play session. You might also just have played a skill set you didn't play for a long time, and you've proved in it a lot since the last time you played it, making it seem like you're playing way above your skill level. But after you coming down from a peak skill high to the next day, you might dread playing, and in the back of your mind, you're feeling unmotivated because you aren't even sure if you can play as well as the day before. You're not sure if you can hit the same potential. So the reality is that while bad days do exist, a lot of the time it's just a mentality thing. The solution to that wouldn't be to just soldier through and play for hours even if they aren't enjoyable, because that's just not sustainable in the long term. I personally was in a situation a lot. I'd frequently take week-long breaks, but I did eventually, by accident, find a solution to this. Now I have my rhythm, or style of playing. I know when to play, and I rarely ever feel demotivated. Even if I have like really bad speed sessions because I injured my shoulders, and this does happen more often than I'd like to admit. You see me frequently put in 6+ hours a day, where I gain 0 scores! The thing which most commonly made me really frustrated with the game and myself, which made me quit the most sessions. That was what I call FG Sky Thanos A maps. Maps the likes of what Grad Senpai maps. I really wanted to be good at them, but I just wasn't having success, and it did demotivate me. So eventually, after I once again wanted to quit Osu, I thought for a second. What I did then, after thinking, was I deleted every single Grand Senpai map, and I opened up Notepad and saved a file to the desktop called How I Play Osu. I would then compile a list of 10 things in Osu which I would avoid at all costs, because they never seem to fail at making me quit the game. And yes, after the arcade maps dropped, I did actually rename the list to 10 things I hate about Osu. Well, and then to follow up, in the same document, I added 10 of the opposite. That list I called Stuff That Makes Me Love Osu and Have Fun and Improve. I encourage you to do the same. Aggregate the things that make you feel despair and the ones that make you feel bliss. And try your best to use that list to avoid the despair. Actually, pause the video and do it right now. If you're just on your phone or whatever, at least like make a mental note. In case you're curious, these are my 2 lists. And you can actually see that I have some small changes, like specifically using 80% background dim. These are mostly just like little tweaks I make to make like the maps or the game a lot more fun in that regard. If you're on a list of tweaks I could make a video for that if you're interested, so let me know. And yes, Kigurumi Sungeki is my least favorite map in the game, thank you for asking. I think you can reevaluate your lists every half a year or so. And that's about it. See ya.